If you're thinking about booking Barcelo Bavaro Palace Punta Cana, then you might be worried about the reports of seaweed ruining the beach and the mixed food quality, which I'll be addressing in the upcoming sections of this review. But first, here's what you get when you book all-inclusive via my discount link below, which also gives you 40% off for a limited time only. Your stay includes all buffet meals, nearly all a la carte restaurants, snacks, drinks, access to the pools, the private beach, non-motorized water sports, mini golf, the kids and teens clubs, and the nightly entertainment. What's not included are the services clearly marked by the resort as extras, things like the Pirates Island water park, bowling, motorized water sports, spa treatments, and golf equipment or cart rentals. I'll get to the exact room pricing in just a moment. Plus, I'll cover a la carte exceptions and costs in Section 6. When it comes to location, Barcelo Bavaro Palace has one of the strongest positions in Punta Cana. It's an 11-minute walk from Bávaro Beach, which is why you'll see such mixed opinions about seaweed. This stretch is beautiful, but it's also exposed to natural currents. So yes, seaweed is present, especially during peak season from May to October. What most guests don't realize until they arrive is that the resort manages its own private beachfront, and the cleaning teams are out there several times a day. Because of that, travelers consistently report that this section of Bávaro Beach looks cleaner and recovers quicker than many of the nearby public stretches when seaweed is heavy. The resort is about 20 minutes from the airport, so you're not dealing with a long transfer, and the layout is designed to keep everything walkable. You can move between the beach, the pools, the restaurants, the activities, and the shops without relying on shuttles, though there's a small train that loops the property if you prefer not to walk in the heat. You're also right next door to the golf course, the convention center, and a small shopping plaza, so you don't need taxis unless you're leaving for excursions. The most affordable room option is the Junior Suite, which sleeps 4. And when you book via my 40% discount link below, this works out at just $47 per person per night at full occupancy. You get a large open layout, a king bed, a sofa bed, a rainfall shower, and a balcony facing the gardens or resort pathways. It's the best value if you want the full all-inclusive experience without paying for upgrades. If you want better ocean views and easier access to upgraded dining, the Junior Suite Sea View Premium Level is the strongest middle choice. At full occupancy, it works out to about $56 per person per night, and Premium Level gives you priority restaurant booking, a calmer check-in area, and access to better rated dining spaces and a more exclusive beach zone. For more privacy or a honeymoon feel, the Suite Sea View Premium Level is the best upgrade. Shared by 4 guests, it comes to roughly $61 per person per night and gives you a separate living area, a much larger balcony, and the most private layout of the 3. What stands out about Barcelo Bavaro Palace is how self-contained it is. You've got multiple pool areas spread across the property, each with a different feel, one closer to music and activities, and others that stay much quieter throughout the day. The gym is one of the stronger ones in Punta Cana, with proper strength equipment and plenty of space, so you're not waiting around if you like to train. The spa sits right beside it, with relaxation areas, treatment rooms, and hydrotherapy pools if you want a quieter day away from the crowds. You've also got a full sports zone, including tennis courts and organized classes that run throughout the day. The resort also has the Pirates Island water park, which is one of the bigger add-on attractions in Punta Cana. It isn't included in the standard package, costing around $10 to $20 per person per day according to previous guests. But families who use it consistently say it's worth the fee because the slides are well maintained and the layout is easy for parents to supervise. If a full, all-included water park is your priority rather than an optional one, then Royalton Splash Punta Cana is the closest alternative. My review is linked below. Barcelo Bavaro Palace has one of the strongest entertainment setups in Punta Cana, and this is where the resort surprises a lot of people. The highlight is the main theater, which puts on full productions in the evenings. Proper stage shows with dancers, live music, and rotating themes that actually change throughout the week. You've also got a dedicated nightclub on site, which opens late and stays lively without feeling overcrowded. The music leans towards international hits, and the atmosphere is ideal if you want a night out without leaving the resort. For a more relaxed evening, the resort has live musicians performing in the open-air bar areas. There's also a full casino with slots, blackjack, and roulette. It's modern, air-conditioned, and open long enough that you can drop in after dinner or at the end of the night. Food is one of the most talked-about parts of this resort, and the mixed reviews come from the difference between the buffets and the themed restaurants. The buffets offer plenty of choice, but the flavors lean mild, which is why some guests feel the food is hit or miss. If you prefer stronger seasoning or more defined flavors, the a la carte restaurants perform better. Most of the themed restaurants are included in the all-inclusive package, and guests staying in standard rooms are guaranteed a set number of a la carte dinners per week, depending on availability. The only restaurant that consistently carries an extra charge is the French fine dining venue, which is complimentary only for premium-level guests. The cost for regular guests is reported to be around $35. Private wine cellar meals also come with an additional fee. To get the best experience, aim for the Japanese and Mexican restaurants, which consistently receive stronger guest feedback for both freshness and flavor. Breakfast generally rates higher than lunch and dinner because the stations are refreshed continuously and offer a reliable variety. If you prefer quieter dining rooms and faster service, premium level does improve the experience noticeably, mainly because those restaurants handle fewer guests. It's worth knowing that check-in runs from 3 p.m. until midnight, and you'll need a government-issued ID plus a credit or debit card for incidentals. Cash isn't accepted at the desk. If you're traveling with young children, note that the balconies and terraces at this property aren't child-proofed, so you may want to request a ground floor unit or a room without exposed outdoor spaces. The La Comedy and La Dolce Vita restaurants have a formal dress code, meaning no shorts, sandals, or sleeveless tops at dinner, which surprises some guests who arrive dressed for typical resort dining. The spa also has age restrictions, with guests under 16 not permitted, and tea times or spa treatments require reservations made before arrival if you want specific times. For Punta Cana, Barcelo Bavaro Palace offers strong value because you're getting a beachfront location on Bavaro Beach at a price point that's typically lower than the luxury resorts that share the same coastline. Many hotels in this area charge more while offering fewer on-site facilities, so the size of the resort and the amount you can access without add-ons work in your favor. Where you may feel the trade-off is in the food. You're not getting ultra-premium dining, but you are getting enough variety. And as long as you rotate your restaurants, the value holds up well compared to resorts in the same bracket. This resort is a strong fit for travelers who want a straightforward, good-value, all-inclusive without stepping into the luxury category. Families who prefer predictable routines, structured activities for kids and teens, and a property where you don't have to plan every hour will be comfortable here. It also suits couples who want an easy beach holiday with the option to upgrade their stay through premium level for a calmer environment and better dining access. Groups of friends tend to enjoy it as well, especially if they want a social atmosphere and somewhere that works for different personalities without complicated planning. Lock in your 40% discount using my link below before this deal expires.